Srila Prabhupada, to recognize Srila Prabhupada's glory, we have selected this particular verse from the 10th canto, 31st chapter, the 9th verse. This verse goes like tava kathāmṛtaṁ tapta jīvanaṁ kobibhir kalmashāpaham shravana mangalam śrīmadātatam bhuvi grinanti ye bhurida jana. So we will discuss this particular verse. Generally, at the beginning of Srimad Bhagavatam class, we sing Jai Radha Madhava, but today we will sing this song, this verse. Instead of Jai Radha Madhava, it's the same thing. Jai Radha Madhava and tava kathāmṛtaṁ is indicating the same, because both are glorifying the Supreme Personality of Godhead, and particularly this verse, as I mentioned, is indicating Srila Prabhupada's special glory. Can everybody see the verse on the board, on the screen? This screen is not working. Okay. Tava kathāmṛtaṁ tapta jīvanaṁ kobibhir kalmashāpaham tava kathāmṛtaṁ tapta jīvanaṁ kobibhir kalmashāpaham. Shravana mangalam śrīmadātatam bhuvi grinanti ye bhurida jana. Shravana mangalam śrīmadātatam bhuvi grinanti ye bhurida jana. Tava kathāmṛtaṁ tapta jīvanaṁ Gopi Geet kathāmṛtaṁ Gopi Geet Gaur Premanande Hari Hari Bol. Nama Om Vishnu Padaya Krishna Pristhaya Bhutale Srimate Bhakti Vedanta Swami Niti Namine Namaste Saraswate Deve Gauravani Pracharine Nirvishesha Shunnavadi Paschatta Rishutarine Shri Krishna Chaitanya Prabhu Nityananda Shri Advaita Gadadhar Shivasati Gaura Bhakta Vrinda Hare Krishna 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 Hare 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 Rama 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 Hare Hare Srila Prabhupada ki. Do we have the English Bhagavatam? I have the Bengali one here. If you don't have the English one, somebody give me your mobile phone with Pocket Veda, this particular verse. So why did we select this one? Why did you select this verse? Get that one. Come, yet a minute. That's it. It's a bigger one. It doesn't close, yeah? Okay. Anyway, I'll find it. So, why did we select this verse? Because this verse is, although written 5,000 years ago, is indicating Srila Prabhupada's arrival and Srila Prabhupada's achievements. That's why on this particular day, when you are celebrating Srila Prabhupada Memorial Festival, when you are celebrating Srila Prabhupada's arrival in America, we are discussing about this verse in our Bhagavatam class. The translation of this verse goes like, the nectar of your words and the description of your activities are the life and soul of those suffering in this material world. These narrations, transmitted by learned sages, eradicate one's sinful reactions and bestow good fortune upon whoever hears them. These narrations are broadcast all over the world and are filled with spiritual power. Certainly those who spread the message of Godhead are most munificent. Please repeat after me. The nectar of your words and the descriptions of your activities are the life and soul of those suffering in this material world. These narrations, transmitted by learned sages, eradicate one's sinful reactions and bestow good fortune upon whoever hears them. These narrations I just got mixed up again. That's the problem with this touch sensitive. These narrations are broadcast all over the world and are filled with spiritual power. Certainly those who spread the message of Godhead are most munificent. Purport. King Prataprudra recited this verse to King Sri Chaitanya Mahaprabhu during Lord Jagannath's Ratha Jatra festival. While the Lord was resting in a garden, King Prataprudra humbly entered and began massaging his legs and lotus feet. Then the king recited the 31st chapter of the 10th canto of the Srimad Bhagavatam, the song of the gopis. The Chaitanya Charitamrita relates that when Lord Chaitanya heard this verse beginning tava kathāmṛtaṁ, he immediately arose in ecstatic love and embraced King Prataprudra. The incident is described in details in Chaitanya Charitamrita, Madhya Leela, 14th chapter from 4th to 18th verses. And in his edition, Srila Prabhupada has given extensive commentary on it. So, Gopi Geet is actually the songs of separation of the gopis, which has been described in the 31st chapter. Krishna invited all those gopis by playing his flute in the forest of Vrindavan in the middle of night. So the gopis, upon hearing Krishna's flute, left everything and came to Vrindavan, came running to Vrindavan to be with Krishna. And then all of a sudden Krishna disappeared. And these gopis started to look for Krishna, search for Krishna. You can well imagine their condition. Their condition has been described Like all of a sudden, a very poor man gets an incredible wealth, and then all of a sudden he loses his wealth. What will be his condition like? Or you can imagine that you got a lottery. You won a lottery of 100 crores. So how will you feel? Anyway, you don't have to tell me. But then you got the message. One message came saying that you won 100,000 crores. Or even 100 crores. The money has been deposited in your account. How are you feeling? But then another message comes and says, oh, it was a wrong information. You did not win the lottery. How will you feel? So Gopi's situation has been described like that. By getting Krishna, they were in such ecstasy. But then all of a sudden Krishna is gone. And they're searching for Krishna in the middle of the forest at the dead of the night. And then they came to the bank of the river Jamuna. And revealing the agony of their heart, they started to sing in this way, expressing the agony of their hearts. And then this 9th verse is saying that Krishna, tava kathāmṛtaṁ, the nectarian words of yours, the nectarian words that describes your instructions and the glory and the pastimes of your activities. They extinguish, they eradicate the suffering condition of the living entities. In this material nature, we are suffering as if we are in the middle of a forest fire that we sing every morning. Samsara dava nalalidha loka. Our condition is like burning in a davanal, forest fire. That is our condition in this material nature. We are suffering, we are terribly suffering, as if we are burning in the middle of a forest fire. But due to the illusory influence of the Lord's potency, Maya, we don't realize that. We don't realize how terribly we are suffering. But this nectarian words of Krishna removes our suffering condition. The nectarian words of your words and the descriptions of your activities are the life and soul of those suffering in this material world. Tava kathāmṛtaṁ, tapta jīvanaṁ. And these descriptions are sung, these narrations are transmitted by learned sages. Gopi Geet. Gopis are the learned devotees of the Lord who know the glory of the Supreme Personality of Godhead. They are known as Gopis. Like Lord Brahma, Narad Muni, Lord Shiva, Vasudev, they are considered to be the Gopis, and they narrate the glorious activities and instructions of Krishna. Gopi Geet. And kalmashapaham, kalmash means all the impurities of the heart, sinful reactions in the heart. They eradicate all the sinful reactions and Srimadatam, and bestows good fortune upon whoever hears them. So that is the effect of Krishna kathāmṛtaṁ. And Prabhupada pointed out that this Krishna kathāmṛtaṁ are Bhagavad Gita and Srimad Bhagavatam. Bhagavad Gita is Krishna's instructions and Srimad Bhagavatam descriptions of Krishna's glorious pastimes. Tava kathāmṛtaṁ tapta jīvanaṁ kobibhir iritam kalmashapaham shravana mangalam shrimadattatam. And bhubi grinanti, the one who distributes this all over the world, bhuridājana, he is the most munificent person. So now we can at least we understood one thing, that the person who spreads the Krishna kathāmṛtaṁ all over the world is the most munificent, most magnanimous, the greatest giver, greatest benefactor that the world has ever seen. Now we have to consider that even 5,000 years ago, Krishna kathāmṛtaṁ was not distributed all over the world. But it is kind of forecasting. It will be distributed all over the world. And bhuridājana, the one who distributes it, is the most munificent person. It will happen, and the person who does that should be recognized as the most munificent personality. Now let's go to Sri Chaitanya Mahaprabhu's pastimes. Sri Chaitanya Mahaprabhu went to Jagannath Puri after taking sannyas. And in Jagannath Puri, the king became very eager to meet Sri Chaitanya Mahaprabhu, recognizing that he is the Supreme Personality of Godhead. But when Sri Chaitanya Mahaprabhu was told about the king's desire, Sri Chaitanya Mahaprabhu declined. He said, no. The sannyasis business is not to associate with a king. Even to see the face of a king is not desirable for a sannyasi. Anyway, so this is how Sri Chaitanya Mahaprabhu reacted. He didn't want to see King Prataprudra. Although Mahaprabhu's associates like Sarvabhauma Bhattacharya, Ramananda Roy, Kashi Mishra, they all were told Chaitanya Mahaprabhu that this king is a great devotee of the Lord. But still Sri Chaitanya Mahaprabhu declined. And when they kept on insisting that please give him your darshan, the king actually became so desperate that he said, okay, I'll give up my kingdom and I'll become a sannyasi myself. So he was willing to even give up his kingdom and become a mendicant to get the darshan of Sri Chaitanya Mahaprabhu. But still Chaitanya Mahaprabhu was reluctant. And when Mahaprabhu's associates started to insist, then Chaitanya Mahaprabhu said, okay, then you stay with him, I am leaving. So then everybody became very worried, very afraid. Oh no, please, you don't leave. So they stopped pestering him. Then came the Rath Yatra time. Sri Chaitanya Mahaprabhu was dancing in front of Jagannath's Rath cart. The Rath came to Balgandi, where the Rath stops, and Lord Jagannath receives the offerings from everyone. At that time, Sri Chaitanya Mahaprabhu went to the adjacent garden and he was lying under a tree. So at that time, King Prataprudra came disguised as an ordinary village person. An ordinary village person dressed in very simple cloth, as if he's a farmer. And he came and he started to massage Sri Chaitanya Mahaprabhu's lotus feet. And he was reciting this 31st chapter of Srimad Bhagavatam, Gopi Geet. And when he recited this verse, tava kathāmṛtaṁ, tapta jīvanaṁ, kobibhirīritam, kalmashāpaham, shravana mangalam, srimadattatam, bhubi grinanti ye bhurida jana. Upon hearing that, Sri Chaitanya Mahaprabhu jumped up and he embraced King Prataprudra. The king, who even didn't want to see, he just embraced him and kept on repeating, Bhurida, Bhurida. Indeed, he is the most munificent. He is the most munificent. So, King Prataprudra may have recited the verse indicating that you have come to deliver the entire world. You are bestowing your mercy upon everyone, but only Prataprudra has been deprived of that mercy of yours. He is indicating Sri Chaitanya Mahaprabhu is the Bhurida. You are the greatest, most munificent personality. You are so munificent, you are so magnanimous, you are so kind, you are delivering everyone, you are bestowing your mercy upon everybody, but you are depriving King Prataprudra. But Sri Chaitanya Mahaprabhu started to exclaim, Bhurida, Bhurida, indeed he is the most munificent. Indeed he is the most munificent. Obviously not to appreciate that it is being spoken about him. Then who he was indicating? The personality who will distribute Krishna consciousness all over the world. Indeed, he is the most munificent. He is the most munificent. So who is that personality? I'm sure it is clear to all of you. That is His Divine Grace, A.C. Bhaktivedanta Swami Prabhupada. So here we can see as if 5,000 years ago, Srila Prabhupada's arrival and achievement, that Krishna consciousness would spread all over the world, had been predicted by the gopis. Krishna consciousness was not spreading all over the world. It was limited only in India. The actual spiritual life, following the principles of the Vedas, was limited only to India. But here is a prediction all over the world. Bhubi grinanti. Bhubi grinanti. Bhubi, all over the world. This is a Bhuloka, earth planet, and all over the world. 500 years ago also it was not spread all over the world. Chaitanya Mahaprabhu's mercy was distributed only within the subcontinent of India. But as if here is a prediction, Bhubi Grinanti, all over the world. And Mahaprabhu emphatically pointed out, Prithibite ache jato nagaradi gram. He said, it will happen. It will spread all over the world in every town and village. Such an impossible prediction all over the world in every town and village. It sounded like a poetic exaggeration. Sometimes in poetry, things are exaggerated. As if it sounded like also an exaggeration. Poetic exaggeration. But Mahaprabhu's words The words of the Supreme Personality of Godhead cannot go in vain. And we can see how Srila Prabhupada came, what Srila Prabhupada has done. And today, this particular verse has become alive in front of us due to the achievements of Srila Prabhupada. That's why I selected this verse. That's why I consider that this verse is so important for us, because it is broadcasting, is forecasting the arrival of Srila Prabhupada. It was done 5,000 years ago by the Gopis, and it had been done by Sri Chaitanya Mahaprabhu 500 years ago. When he heard about it, that those who distribute this Krishna kathāmṛtaṁ all over the world, they are the most munificent. And that is the word bhurida. Bhurida. Bhuri means huge, massive. And da means the giver. The one who is the most magnanimous giver. And he appreciated that in recognition of the arrival of that person. Yes, he is the most munificent. He is the most munificent. He is the greatest giver. He is the greatest giver. And in this way we can see how Srila Prabhupada's arrival has been forecasted and how Sri Chaitanya Mahaprabhu himself broadcasted it. And today at least we don't have any doubt about it. Like we are seeing that this Krishna consciousness movement has spread all over the world, and Sri Chaitanya Mahaprabhu's prediction has become a reality. Although it hasn't become a reality to the point, to every town and village, but undoubtedly it has spread all over the world. That is Sri Chaitanya Mahaprabhu's mercy that he sent Srila Prabhupada. And that's why this particular day, that day of Srila Prabhupada's arrival in America, is so special to us. Because Srila Prabhupada went to America, this has happened. Had Srila Prabhupada not have gone to America, Krishna consciousness wouldn't have spread all over the world the way it has. Had Srila Prabhupada not have gone to America, we wouldn't have been here. We wouldn't have accepted. I don't know about you, but at least I know for myself, I wouldn't have become a devotee of Krishna. I wouldn't have had any information about the glory of Krishna consciousness. The whole world is immersed, submerged with the Mayavad concept. Even those who want to take to spiritual life, they end up following Mayavad, impersonalism. Impersonalism, Mayavad, or voidism, Buddhism. In India, Buddhism is not so prevalent, but in the West, Buddhism is very, very rampant. But in India is under the grip of impersonalism, Mayavad. But why Srila Prabhupada came? He came nirvishesha shunnavadi paschakta deshatarine. He came to destroy, drive away impersonalism and voidism, Mayavad and Buddhism. We were under the grips of, most of the people don't even want to pursue spiritual life, but those who want to do, they end up following Mayavad. But because of Srila Prabhupada's arrangement, we got to know the glory of devotional service to Krishna. Because of Srila Prabhupada's mercy, we got to know that the Supreme Personality of Godhead is a person. The absolute truth, Param Tattva, is a person. Not just some light, not Brahma Jyoti, but Bhagavan is the ultimate truth, absolute truth. Bhagavan iti sabdati. And when we develop our relationship with the personality of Godhead, then we get the access to devotion to Him. Then comes the question of developing love for Him. And that love is the ultimate goal, ultimate destination. The love is the ultimate goal. Because through that love, we get what all of us are hankering for. We all are hankering for joy. And the joy is derived out of love. Love for the Supreme Personality of Godhead. Therefore, Ananda and Prem are closely linked. Prem, Krishna Prem, and Prem Ananda. Without Prem, there cannot be Ananda. Some sort of Ananda is there. There is Brahmananda. Some sort of Ananda in Brahman realization. But that Brahmananda is khatodakshamo. That Brahmananda is like water in a hoof print of a calf compared to an ocean. Where is the ocean and where is the water in some hoof print of a calf? So therefore, in front of Krishna consciousness, the joy that one can derive out of developing his loving relationship with Krishna, this so-called Brahmananda is totally insignificant. The hoofprint of the water in the hoofprint of a calf. Can you drink it? No, it's dirty, first of all. And it's so little that there's no question of quenching your thirst. And on the other hand, there's an ocean of nectar. And it all happened, we all have access to it because Srila Prabhupada went to America. That is why this particular day, the day he arrived in America, is so special to us. In this way, we can get to see the greatness of Srila Prabhupada and we can appreciate the mercy that Srila Prabhupada has bestowed upon this world. And in this way we can see how his mercy has affected our own lives. Had Srila Prabhupada not have come, what would have happened to us? So that is why let us celebrate this particular day with all the love of our heart and appreciation for Srila Prabhupada. Thank you all very much. All glories to Srila Prabhupada. Gaur Premanande Hari. Okay, I can take a few questions. We have about 10 minutes. The deity greetings is at 8:15. So we will leave from here at 8 o'clock so that it will take about 10-15 minutes to reach there. Yeah, if there is any written questions, you can give it to me. Or if you have any question, you can raise your hand. Then the mic is there. Oh, already quite a few questions. Sarup Siddhi Das, okay. Hare Krishna Guru Maharaj, please accept my most humble obeisances. Okay. We pray from our heart that such a day may come many more times with such transcendental association of yours. My question is, how should we preach to most ignorant, illiterate people who can't read Prabhupada's books? Okay. The worst of your servant. Okay. So the question is, how can we preach to most ignorant and illiterate people who can't read Prabhupada's books? Well, can they hear? You said that they can't read, but can they hear? Sarup Siddha? Can they hear? Can you speak? Okay, there you are. Right? Preach to them by speaking. And they can hear and they can understand, even though they are not literate. They may not be able to read Prabhupada's books, but you can present teachings of Srila Prabhupada to them. Alright? And by doing that, if they start chanting the holy name and follow the process that Srila Prabhupada has given, then by your mercy they can become devotees of Krishna. Thank you. Jagat Jivan Das question: as it is great concern of senior devotees, especially leaders like you, that nowadays devotees are not reading Srila Prabhupada's books sufficiently, so to solve this problem, can't GBC make some compulsory taste to present before first and second initiation? Similar to disciple course. That's why these courses are there, that's why initiation taste is there. But the thing is, getting initiation is the beginning. So that's why the initiation taste, first initiation taste, is not that stringent, not that strict. But one should continue, one should read, especially those who can, those who are literate. They should read Prabhupada's books. And for second initiation, that's why the standard is being implemented that for second initiation one should at least have the Bhakti Shastri. So that is also forcing the devotees to read Prabhupada's books. Bangla question. আপনার শ্রী গুরুদেব, ওকে, গুরু মহারাজ প্রথমে শ্রী চৈতন্য মহাপ্রভু মহারাজ প্রতাপ রুদ্রকে কৃপা করতে চাইছিলেন না, কিন্তু উনি যখন বৈষ্ণবদের অনুরোধ সরল বেশে মুখ দিয়ে কীর্তন করলেন এবং হাত দিয়ে সেবা করলেন, মহাপ্রভু সঙ্গে সঙ্গে আলিঙ্গন করে কৃপা করলেন। গুরু মহারাজ একজন ভক্ত যদি গুরুদেবের নির্দেশে সরলভাবে মুখ দিয়ে হরে কৃষ্ণ মহামন্ত্র কীর্তন করে এবং হাত দিয়ে ভগবানের সেবা করে, তাহলে সে কি মহাপ্রভুর কৃপা লাভ করতে পারবে? তোমার কি মনে হয় কমলাপতি? নিশ্চয়ই পারবে। এই যে পন্থা, এই পন্থাটি অবলম্বন করলে অবশ্যই কৃষ্ণের কৃপা লাভ হবে। কৃষ্ণ তো কৃপাময়, মহাপ্রভু তো কৃপাময়, তার কৃপা করার জন্য উদ্গ্রীব হয়ে আছেন। এখন আমরাই তার কৃপা গ্রহণ করতে চাইছি না, এটি হচ্ছে মুশকিল। মনুষ্য জন্ম পাইয়া রাধা কৃষ্ণ না ভজিয়া জানিয়া শুনিয়া বিষ খাইনি। In spite of getting the human form of life, that I did not serve Radha Krishna, didn't worship Radha Krishna. Willingly I drank poison. সৌমিত্র ধর, ওকে। প্রশ্ন হলো, গোলক বৃন্দাবনে যাবার জন্য জীবকে সমস্ত জড়জ কামনা বাসনা শূন্য হতে হয় এবং সূক্ষ্ম দেহকেও ছাড়তে হয়, এই ব্যাপারটি কৃপা করে ব্যাখ্যা করলে বাধিত হব। এই অল্প সময়ে এই প্রশ্নের উত্তর দেওয়া যাবে না। হ্যাঁ, এই তো তুমি তো লিখেছো, হ্যাঁ, যে বৃন্দাবনে যাওয়ার জন্য জীবকে সমস্ত কামনা বাসনা ত্যাগ করতে হয়। তাহলে আর কি প্রশ্ন থাকতে পারে? কামনা বাসনা থাকলে যাওয়া যাবে? হ্যাঁ, আর কামনা বাসনা থাকলে সূক্ষ্ম দেহ থাকবে। সংক্ষেপে এই হচ্ছে উত্তর। তো কি করবে এখন? কামনা বাসনা রাখবে না ত্যাগ করবে? কি হলো? ভাবতে হচ্ছে? হ্যাঁ, এনিওয়ে you got your answer. প্রসেসটা হরের নাম হরের নাম হরের নামই বা কেবলম। হ্যাঁ, ওই হরিনাম কীর্তন করার ফলে হ্যাঁ কামনা বাসনা শূন্য হতে পারবে। আর চেষ্টা করতে হবে। হ্যাঁ, তুমি ছিলে, আমি একটা দৃষ্টান্ত দিয়েছিলাম, বরযাত্রীর হ্যাঁ নৌকো করে রাত্রিবেলায় যাত্রা করেছে, সকালবেলা উঠে দেখে যেখানে ছিল সেখানেই রয়ে গেছে। তো যখন মাঝিকে বকাবই করলো, তুই সারা রাত ধরে ঘুমিয়েছিস, কিছু করিসনি, নৌকো বাইসনি? বললো না না, আমি সারা রাত ধরে নৌকো বেয়েছি। পরে দেখা গেল নোঙরটা তুলতে ভুলে গেছে। তো তেমনই আমরা নৌকো বাইতে পারি, কিন্তু যে নোঙরটা না তুলি, এই জড় বাসনাকে কামনা বাসনায় যদি মুক্ত না হই, তাহলে এগোনো যাবে না। অতএব মানস দেহ গেহ যো কিছু মোর অর্পিলু তুয়া পদে নন্দ কিশোর। সব বাংলা প্রশ্ন আসছে। ওকে, আমি কিভাবে নিজেকে দাস দাস অনুদাস জীবন পালন করতে পারি? দাসের 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 অনুদাস হয়ে পালন করতে পারবে। প্রভুপাদের কৃপার ফলে আমরা সকল দেশের ভক্ত একত্রে প্রসাদ পাচ্ছি, কিন্তু মায়াপুরে গদা ভবনে, গীতা ভবনে, প্রসাদালয়ে প্রভুপাদের ছবি নাই কেন? এই ধরনের প্রশ্ন এখানে করো না। এটা মায়াপুরে প্রভুপাদের ছবি নেই কেন, সেটা এখানে কেন প্রশ্ন করছো? আর ছবি না থাকলে কি হয়? তোমার মনের মধ্যে ছবি নেই? হ্যাঁ, কে করেছে এই প্রশ্নটা? কার প্রশ্ন এটা? তো তোমার যদি ইয়ে থাকে, সঙ্গে একটা ছবি রেখে দিও। বুঝতে পারলে? প্রসাদ ভবনের ছবি নেই, কি আছে তাতে? প্রভুপাদ যখন ছিলেন তখন আমরা যেখানে প্রসাদ পেতাম সেখানে প্রভুপাদের ছবি ছিল না। এই সমস্ত ব্যাপার নিয়ে সমালোচনা করার বা ইয়ে কেন, তোমাদের প্রবণতা কেন এইভাবে? গদা ভবনে নেই, প্রসাদানে প্রভুপাদের ছবি নেই কেন? সরল চিত্তে ভক্তির পথ অবলম্বন করো। মন্দির কর্তৃপক্ষ সমালোচনা কখনো করো না। ঠিক আছে, বসুন। হরে কৃষ্ণা, গৌর প্রেমানন্দে, হরি হরি বল। শিল প্রভুপাদ কি জয়।
Hare Krishna. Thank you very much, Guru Maharaj, for reminding us again and again the greatest contribution of Srila Prabhupada that he has made to the whole world, and all Srila Prabhupada has given whole world a shelter for the 10,000 years to come in the form of his ISKCON. So we will thank you, Guru Maharaj, by expressing gratitude, one time chanting.
I'll just take 1 minute. One may wonder why I responded so heavily in Bengali. Probably many of you didn't understand what was happening. This question came to me that due to Prabhupada's mercy, all devotees from all different parts of the world getting prasad together. But in Mayapur, in Gada Bhavan and Gita Bhavan prasad room, there is no Prabhupada's picture. Why? So you understand why I became so heavy? Like in prasad room, they are taking prasad. Prasad, they are not there to worship Srila Prabhupada. So if Prabhupada's picture is not there, so what's the problem? In our prasad room in Mayapur, when Prabhupada was here, there was no picture of Srila Prabhupada. So what's the big deal if Prabhupada's picture is not there? And if you want to see Prabhupada all the time, then carry Prabhupada's picture with you. And while taking prasad, you can look at the picture. And I just warned him, never unnecessarily try to find faults with the local management. If you have any question, go and ask the local management. Don't start politics. Bring questions from Mayapur here, and that is not desirable in ISKCON. ISKCON is meant for simple devotees. The heart should be simple and submissive. And then only you will be able to make spiritual advancement. Hare Krishna. So I thought I'll need to explain that to all of you. Become simple in the heart and accept whatever is being offered. Thank you. Hare Krishna.